evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, child.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Very good evening, child. So we will allow everybody a couple of minutes to join in, and we shall begin at 9:05 IST.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, children.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening. Very good evening, children. Thank you for joining in, all of you. So a minute more to go, and we shall begin. All right, so I think we shall go ahead and get started. So for the purposes of the session today, we will be
Miss, I can't hear you.
okay. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, Miss, we all can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Loud and
Yes, ma'am,
clear.
you're audible.
All right, thank you. Child, do you want to exit the session and join back? Rejoin us. Okay.
I hate when you even call me Lenny as my question. Wow.
Oh, Zachary is also here. Very good, Zachary. Very happy to have you here, child. Very good.
I wanted to open over here. That's why I called it.
Yes, and so for the purposes of the session today,
So much left.
okay, so we'll be putting all participants on mute, and we will be requesting everybody to use chat as the means of communicating with all of us. I hope that's okay. And this is to help everybody be heard. We want to hear all of you. Therefore, we have Miss Sulagna with us monitoring the chat. So children, students, people who are joining us today, we request all of you to please put whatever you have to share or ask on the chat. Let's please use chat as the means of communication for the session today. I hope that's okay with everybody. Okay. All right. So with this, I think we'll get started with the session today, and a very warm welcome to all of you to the masterclass with Tisha. And she is the creator of Capable, an AI voice assistant. Okay, and as we get started, a small intro about myself. My name is Smita, and I work with Clevered as the senior academic advisor, and I've been in the software industry for almost around 23 years now, and I have had exposure to various roles in the management side: people management, product management, project management, research and development, and along with that, I've also had the good fortune of being associated with the learning and development teams for almost around 19 to 20 years in various roles and capabilities. So I'm very, very happy to welcome all of you to this endeavor of ours, this endeavor of Clever to help anybody and everybody have dreams about creating AI solutions for the benefit of society, and also not just to have dreams, but to be able to translate those dreams into reality, as was done by Tisha. Yeah. And one of our most favorite students, one of the best students of the internship, and a really wonderful child who's been able to convert her vision into reality. Yeah? And as we begin, a little bit about Clevered. So Clevered offers tailored coding and artificial intelligence programs for kids and teens from ages 8 to 16. And we've launched the world's first junior data scientist program, where we prepare teens to be ready for the digital world with artificial intelligence and data science knowledge. That's the endeavor. And the masterclass today, which is a result of how Tisha was able to translate her vision of an AI project into reality. This is an outcome of one of those endeavors of Clevered's, where Clevered really looks forward to empowering the students of today with the AI and data science knowledge. With this, a little bit about our curriculum. It's been developed by professors from MIT. Each level that we have, it is complemented with global certifications by known companies, Google, IBM, and Microsoft. Then we also have an internship program for various age groups and suited to various age groups and interests. And this internship opportunity is with the professor from University of Oxford, and children do get to meet him also or in some sessions. And receive direct guidance from him. And we also, as we empower and as we continue with our vision to empower students, we offer students 6 months of access to AI Labs, which is our proprietary platform where the students can practice all the newly acquired skills, all the newly acquired coding and artificial intelligence skills. So with this, a little bit about the masterclass. So really, again, a very happy and a very warm welcome to all of you to this masterclass with Tisha. And today in this masterclass, let's really discover how Tisha was able to use AI and the various principles of artificial intelligence, and how she was able to dive deep into Python and the great world of Python libraries to create an amazing application that uses voice commands to perform several tasks. And all this she was able to achieve because she had a higher goal of helping sections of society who couldn't, really think of technology also. So the endeavor is this is a great endeavor wherein she's tried to help certain sections of society with a wonderful vision that this student has, that Tisha has, and how she was able to, also take along everyone. So again, going with that concept of anybody and everybody can code, and anybody and everybody can use technology. So with that, she has been able to move forward, and the endeavor or the intent behind today's session is that Clever wants that this story, Clever really wants and hopes that the story of Tisha will inspire each and every person joining us today, through various channels. The idea is that the story inspires each one to embark on a journey of innovating with artificial intelligence and becoming a real world, problem solver. So that's so. Please, as you go through the session today, we want you to sit back, enjoy the session, take back, as much as you can from the session today, and get encouraged with Tisha's example, get inspired by Tisha's example, and please start looking out at various social problems or social, issues that exist today that can be resolved through artificial intelligence. Yeah, so the aim of Clever, to really help AI be humanistic AI, how it can really help the society. Yeah, so thank you so much, children. And with this, over to Ms. Sulagna for the rules of the session today.
So children, we have a list of rules for the masterclass. So the first one, as Ms. Smita has already said, please keep yourself on mute to avoid any confusion, and please raise your hand if you have a question, and you can write it on chat. Now the next one is, please pay attention to the masterclass and Tisha's story, as we have a quiz at the end of the masterclass. Now please don't leave before filling up the form that we'll send to you at the end of the masterclass. Once you fill up the form, only then you'll be able to receive the certificate. And then please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram to stay updated for such future events, as we have similar inspiring events every month. Thank you. If you have any question about the rules, please let us know on the chat.
Thank you, Ms. Sulagna. And with that, Tisha, over to you to take it forward.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. I'll share my screen.
Sure, Jai, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tisha, and I'm so excited for you all to join us here today as I share all I've learned, gained, experienced at my journey through the coding classes at Clever, whether it was through enrolling in the junior data science program or through getting hands-on experience in the one-of-a-kind internship under senior AI researcher, Dr. Ken Khan from Oxford University. And this is all that I can't wait to share with you all today as I deep dive into these topics. How about a little about me? Well, I'm an avid computer scientist, enthusiast, seeker of knowledge, aggressive problem solver, always glued to my laptop screen. Hence these glasses. And I love listening to ABBA and learning all about data science and computer science as I can. And I'm in the final stages of my college life and in my school life and can't wait to go to college. With the raging pandemic all around us, can't it feel very boring sitting at home, watching TV, attending online classes, then repeat day after day with no other breaks? Well, I too face something like you similarly. But what if there was a break from this monotonous life to venture into something new and exciting, into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence and data science? So let's go through a pop quiz. What if there was a place where there was no stop to learning? What if there was no limit to your imagination? What if you solved real world problems with artificial intelligence? What if you could start honing your computer science skills, participate in international artificial intelligence hackathons, and build a strong college profile sitting from the comfort of your homes? What if someone asked your maid, "Imli ke bina sambar kaise banta hai?" And then your own artificial intelligence voice assistant replied confidently the entire sambar recipe? What if you could build your own Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant? Not long back, 6 months ago, even I too was in the same shoes as all of you, stuck at home, looking for a way to do something productive, while my mom came across this online learning institutions on the internet. But what attracted me to Clevered the most was their emphasis on hands-on learning that empowered its students to solve real-world problems. There was no one-size-fits-all box that I had to adjust myself into, and a tailor-made approach suited for each student. I could learn at a pace that I was comfortable in. Joining Clevered exposed me to the real-world applications of AI with Python. From day one, I was matched with an expert mentor, Ms. Samreen, and got to explore the sides of Python that I had only ever read about. And then the live one-on-one classes that I got with my mentors meant that I could freely speak my mind without hesitation and cultivate an intellectual environment. The biggest advantage was that the learning process was customized to my needs, and the theoretical learning that I received was complemented with the real-world application of the projects that I was able to build, like a Twitter sentiment analyzer, an AI chatbot, a music recommendation system, which was some things that I built. Attending monthly workshops, which were conducted by leading industry experts from Google, Microsoft, and IBM, as Ms. Smita shared, was like a cherry on top, which I experienced when attending Clevered. Okay. Are any of you bored? How about another pop quiz? Well, what if you wanted to explore more the skills you had received in Clevered through real industry level environment? What if you could intern under a senior AI researcher from one of the top universities in the world? What if you were empowered to not just be champs at AI, but at AI development? What if you could develop sound interpersonal and communication skills while refining your technical skills? Now I know, you all must be thinking, Tisha, but I'm not even in college right now. How can I land an internship? I don't think I have the necessary skills, the technical skills needed to take on such a heavy task. Well, let me take you through I know that this might sound very surreal at first, but you don't need to be in college or have hi-fi technical skills. Just a little coding experience and loads of passion for learning. And Clevered will take care of the rest. How about we go through a typical life of an intern at the Artificial Intelligence Internship Program? There were weekly meetups, mentorship sessions, programming challenges, and hours of coding. This internship was a unique experience that each and every intern was empowered to learn something new every day, whether it was through dabbling in machine learning, working on natural language processing, writing programs involving speech recognition. And the timely feedback I received from my mentors, Miss Smita and Miss Shivani, really helped me refine my technical skills and research into the different fields of AI. And I also developed sound technical and interpersonal skills through the internship, getting a better understanding of how the real world industry works. Some of the benefits I reaped was empowered to translate my vision into reality. And there was a flexibility to explore my niche interests and create whatever my heart desired. Okay, story time. Who doesn't love a good story? Well, let me share a personal story, very close and deep to my heart, with all of you today. My only cousin sister, Tisha, is autistic and disabled, but she has a great affinity with technology. She would always want to join my online classes or watch me play video games, to try it out on her own. But watching her enthusiasm, I felt helpless, that there was nothing I could do to empower her too, to benefit, to enjoy the benefits of technology we all take for granted today. But through the internship with Dr. Ken Khan that I recently completed under the guidance of my mentors, I too was empowered to learn and go beyond my capability and develop Capable, an AI voice assistant designed to provide ease of technology to the elderly, to technological novices, and most importantly, the disabled community. Now, coming to the project itself, Capable is a virtual desktop assistant which simplifies and consolidates any task performed by users on their laptops or mobile screens. This solely is done through voice commands, and the name Capable was chosen after much thought and deliberation, because this is what I hope the project stands for, to provide better ease of technology to the disabled community so they too are empowered to effectively utilize it and enjoy its benefits, as we all do. I know. And you know what the best part was? The long hours and nights of coding, debugging, rewriting my program, scratching my entire program to rewrite again, straining my eyes. All of this was fruitful when I saw the smile on Isha's face as she realized that she too could join in Candy Crush with me. She could play TikTok, she could watch TikToks with me. She could watch Beatles music on YouTube or watch Mission Impossible all by herself. And let me tell you, it's not as difficult as it sounds. After all, we are humans. We can think, we have senses to feel, and it all comes so easily to us, doesn't it? Well, artificial intelligence is all about translating human intelligence to machines by following a couple of steps. Do you want proof? How about I walk you all through the steps that I followed that helped me make Capable a dream into reality. The first one was maintaining an app development toolkit workbook. This employs waterfall tech methodology, which was specifically designed by Ms. Vita for us interns, which combined 22 years of experience by working in the industry. This helped me be on track with all my deadlines and understand the crucial parts of my project which needed special attention. Let me give you a detailed walkthrough. One second. So, while right at the beginning, I had decided that I wanted 3 main requirements for my project to fulfill. The first one was developing a project's framework and finishing the major functionalities which I wanted, like opening web pages, performing Google search, Wikipedia search, opening YouTube, sending emails. The next step was developing an interactive user interface, because I wanted this project to not be just limited to one aspect, but something which could be used by anyone, anywhere in the world. And the last part was integrating effectively the backend, which was the framework and performed all the functionalities with the front end, which basically was the interactive user interface. Now, the design interface. No, let this be a secret. Let me come to the event handlers matrix, which was basically all the functionalities that Capable performed. First was a get started button, which starts listening to the voice commands. Then you can go to the menu tab, the home tab, and basically traverse between all these tabs. The next was having a date and time, because when you're on the go, you definitely need to know the date and time. And if you don't have a watch, well, Capable performs that task for you. Then searching news, performing Wikipedia searches, sending emails, telling jokes and games, greeting the user, making small talk, and finally shutting down the system when required. And the test plan was the most crucial thing because it helped me keep up to date with whether my functionalities were functioning or not. So for example, when testing, if any part of Capable didn't work, I had the option to put here no, and then come back to work on it further. And finally, when it worked successfully, the results were successful and everything was corrected as such. Okay, now let's move on to the user manual. User manual basically assists the users in correctly deploying Capable. And after today evening, I encourage all of you to go through this app manual and deploy Capable in the comfort of your homes at your own end, because it is available and can be used by everyone. But I'll give you a quick walkthrough so there is no doubts or confusions left. Just a second. There's a lot of animation, so it takes time to load. All right. So we have the table of contents, the acknowledgements, which I've dedicated to all my mentors at Clevered, Dr. Ken Khan, my parents, and whatever resources I used for making this project. About me, once again, a detail of my internship at Clevered, which I just went through. About the app. Now, the app usage. So this is how the app looks like when you first open it. And then you can navigate to the main tab from the navigation bar right here, which automatically opens the assistant. So this is the main assistant. And over here, Capable actually starts working. So first, Capable will ask for your name and greet you. So there's a more personalized approach where Capable identifies the user and interacts through their name. And then it starts listening for the voice commands. Alternatively, Capable can also be activated by clicking on the button. So it's your choice to say, hey, Capable, and just start talking to it, or actually click on the button and make it work. Now, this is one of the most important part, because over here, how Capable works is that it looks for certain keywords in your sentences. So it's your choice to say a full sentence and command Capable, or just put in a certain keywords. And Capable looks for these keywords and then performs the task accordingly. And of course, my contact information, you can always send me suggestions, queries, words of encouragement. I always love hearing about new ways which I can refine Capable. And a thank you note. Now, coming to the social media launch. So the social media launch was a brainchild of our mentors, Miss Smita and Miss Shivani. And this really helped me reach a wider range of audience and connect with people from across communities and the world. So if you ever want to try Capable, try coding it yourself, try tweaking it yourself, always hop onto GitHub, where I've put in my entire code right here. So here's again a brief description. I mainly used HTML, JavaScript, CSS for the front end and Python for the back end. And the necessary libraries you will have to install. You can just directly type this into your command prompt and Python will install it for you. And this is a list of functionalities that Capable performs. User manual and a demo video. And right here is the entire code. Function.py and app.py contains the entire backend from how you can start. This is the Flask end, which basically integrates your front and backend. Function.py contains all the functions from the date and time to Google searches, sending emails. And would you guys like to look at some of the projects I had made in my Wizard classes at Clever? Well, I have them right here. 1 second. These were some of the NLP programs that I was able to create in the Wizard classes. A few programs, I basically started using Beautiful Soup to employ web scrapping and to search user-defined queries. And some of the programs focused on scrapping user posts from social media, basically the Twitter sentiment analyzer. Then Movie.py uses the data set extracted from IMDb to basically sort out user reviews and see which movies was the highest rated. And Chatbot.py was the main project that I created, which uses fine-grained sentiment analysis to classify and gauge new reviews that are sent by the users. Okay, I know. You guys must be a bit sleepy. Or are you guys bored? Well, don't be. Keep your eyes wide open. Because now we have come to we are addressing the elephant in the room, the project demo. Let me quickly play the video for you to get a glimpse of how capable it works. How about I quickly forward it a little bit? Yeah.
Tisha, do you want to check?
Oh, I just think I received a message that people can't hear it.
Yes.
Can't hear the video.
Yes.
Right. Let me see. Share sound, right? Okay. No worries, I'll play it again.
Hello,
So
my name is
for
Tisha.
informing.
Welcome to my project Capable, an AI voice assistant that simplifies and consolidates most of the tasks a typical user may perform on their laptop.
Let me forward a bit because it's just what I've told now. This is the main menu tab.
The app right here, or it can be recited by Capable when requested. Now, onto the demo.
Good afternoon. Hello there. I am Capable, your artificial intelligence assistant. May I know your name, please?
My name is Tisha.
Nice to meet you, Tisha. Please tell me how may I help you?
What all functions can
You can use these commands, and I'll help you out. Number 1, open, Reddit, subreddit, opens the subreddit in default browser. Number 2, top stories, from current news. Number 3, send email, follow-up questions such as recipient name, content will be asked in order. Number 4, current weather in city name, tells you the current weather condition, and temperature of your location. Number 5, greet the user. Number 6, open any website, play the indicated video from YouTube, and open social media. Number 7, interact with the user. Number 8, tell you your current location. Number 9, time, tells the current time, according to your location. Number 10, shut down the application upon request. Feel free to check out the menu tab for more info.
open YouTube, The Beatles.
Here is what I found for Open YouTube The Beatles.
Tell me the current news.
What topic would you like to hear the news about?
US.
Rolling coverage of the latest economic and financial news. NASA's InSight lander has enabled scientists to measure the biggest quakes ever witnessed on Mars. On September 18th, NASA's InSight lander celebrated its 1000th. End quote. The Management Committee will discuss the impact of voter registration extension on our preparations for the 2022 national and local elections. End quote. Cumlic spokesperson James Jimenez said in an online briefing. The latest data is a boost to the Chinese firm, whose COVID-19 vaccine has been under growing scrutiny over its effectiveness following reports of infections among healthcare workers fully immunized with the Sinovac shot in Indonesia and Thailand.
Weather forecast for today.
Temperature is 34.57 degrees Celsius. Weather is clear sky.
Wikipedia, Tom Cruise.
Searching Wikipedia. Thomas Cruise Mapother IV, born July 3, 1962, is an American actor and producer. He has received various accolades for his work, including 3 Golden Globe Awards and 3 nominations for Academy Awards. He is one of the highest paid actors in the world. His films have grossed over $4 billion in North America and over $10.1 billion worldwide, making him one of the highest grossing box office stars of all time. Cruise began acting in the early 1980s and made his breakthrough with leading roles in the comedy film Risky Business, 1983, and action drama film Top Gun, 1986. Critical acclaim came with his roles in the drama films The Color of Money, 1986, Rain Man, 1988, and Born on the 4th of July, 1989.
Search FIFA 2022.
Here is what I found for FIFA 2022 on Google.
Tell me a joke.
I would tell you a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy.
Let's play a game.
Choose from rock, paper, or scissor.
Rock.
The computer chose rock. You chose rock. The match is draw.
Toss a coin.
I did not understand. Say that again, please.
Toss a coin.
The computer chose head.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I hope you are doing well too.
What is the time right now?
The time right now is 13 hours 58 minutes and 17 seconds.
What is my location?
You must be somewhere near here, as per Google Maps.
Send email to Anita.
What should I write in the email?
Hello, Mother. I hope you're doing well. I'm well settled here and doing good.
Email has been sent.
Close.
Sure. Please call me when you need me. Have a nice day.
So that's all for my demo. The app will regularly undergo changes with newer and better updates. So do check out my GitHub repository for the code and my LinkedIn page for more information on Capable and insights on how I went about making it. Thank you for watching.
So that really was all for the project demo. But quickly, let me show you my LinkedIn page, and I encourage all of you to take out time and read it. Well, I'll quickly walk you over what it was. Basically, a small metaphor with artificial intelligence and receiving a Hogwarts letter, which frankly we all are waiting for, even till this date. A bit about the internship, a bit about how I stumbled upon the idea of Capable, the YouTube video once again, the AI app manual, and about me again, and how you can access all the code for Capable and deploy it at your own end. So, how did my internship empower me to create Capable? There was immense guidance from the mentors I was matched with, and I was able to employ high-level concepts of Flask, Python, web development that is out of the school curriculum and usually covered in colleges. And the webinars from industry experts helped me gain more in-depth knowledge, and there were fun programming challenges, and I learned from peers and friends made along the way. So what were some of the key takeaways? The internship helped me, it introduced me to the world of AI and its wonders. The internship journey made me realize that this is not the end, but just a beginning. It fueled my curiosity and broadened my mind and helped me bring real-world projects to solve real-world problems, which I'm sure you all too will be empowered to do so shortly. A quick walkthrough of the acknowledgements. I would like to obviously thank Dr. Ken Khan for his invaluable suggestions and keen insights that helped me fine-tune my projects. I'm grateful to my mentors, Ms. Smita and Ms. Shivani, who were always patiently answering my endless queries, cutting me slack when my other responsibilities got in the way, which was frequent, and also for believing in my abilities. Ms. Shiksha was instrumental in connecting me with my mentors and advisors at Clever. I'm eternally indebted to my parents for their unwavering support as I went about completing my project and for acting as my guinea pigs and my never-ending program testings. And also, I would like to offer sincere thanks to Google and my Wi-Fi for never giving out on me and for always being there as I typed all my queries on Stack Overflow. And of course, I would like to thank all of you too for being here today and watching me chronicle my entire journey. And I hope that you all too are empowered to begin this journey. Because remember, this journey is not the end, but just a beginning. Thank you so much. And now, enough of my chatting. Let's see how many of you all were awake during my entire presentation with a small, real pop quiz from Clever now. I'll stop my screen share. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tisha. I think it was an excellent session. I am personally very encouraged and I feel like creating an AI app myself now. So thank you so much. Thank you. It was a brilliant session. Thank you so much, Jayed. And yes, as Tisha said, the icing on the cake is the quiz also today. So let's really go through the quiz. Let's do our best to attempt the quiz, children. And Miss Sulagna is sharing the link to the quiz on the chat.
Yes, so the form I have attached, that has got the quiz. Once you write your name, email address, and your contact number, and once you click on next, you will be able to join the quiz. And for any participant who has joined late, we have shared the link for the YouTube recorded live. You can always go back. You can always look at the recorded live for references and for anything that you think you've missed. So anyone who can't see the form, or anyone, if you can't open the form, child, I would request you to please raise your hand.
Yeah, I would agree. Tisha is definitely an excellent coach. Excellent. Wonderful. So proud of you, Tisha. So wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's for anybody and everybody. And thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. So yes, if people have questions, they can go ahead, ask questions. You may now unmute yourself and ask questions. Please go ahead. I think Ahmed has a question. Thank you, Reshmika.
I have the question, ma'am. Can I ask?
Yes, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, can Tisha is giving the coaching online to our kids?
Yeah, Tisha is one of our students, but yes, the mentors who have been helping Tisha are available. So we do have mentors at Clever available for coaching, sir.
Actually, you know, I am also in a technology. I have 32 years in IT department. I'm working here in the King Abdulaziz University, Jeddah. But see, this session is good for introductions, but I think the kids not understood very well. They need the practice. They need a lot of things. You know, you are in the same field.
Yes, sir.
This is only you can. This is only you can say the introductions or interest of the student to learn the AI and create this voice assistant or something. But for this, they need some sessions, maybe at least 10 or 15, then they can expert and develop this. Because this is not for 1 day or 1 hour courses, ma'am.
Yes, and that is very correct, sir. And I'm very grateful for this observation of yours, sir, because yes, that is the entire intent today. Because today, what we are talking about is the end result that we were able
Yes.
to create. However, the endeavor is to encourage children to join us in this beautiful internship journey that
Yeah.
we have really created for the young minds. Yeah, and that's what I really loved what Tisha shared, and I'm grateful to Tisha for being honest about the entire
Yeah,
thing.
she present very well, and I think you know, AI and machine learning algorithm, 70% the decision maker, they don't know about AI. And the
Exactly.
types of AI, they are mixing with the types of AI, the classification of AI, how machine learning is working, what type of machine learning. Then we need at least some sessions to teach the student. This is the very good and really perfect and excellent classes. Or you can say this is the best way to create the means interest of the student to go for AI and learn AI also.
Thank
But
you
if
so
you are
much, sir.
if Tisha is ready to teach, we have a lot of students to learn from here. Because I am ex-chairman of International Indian School Jeddah also. We have a lot of students from Saudi also, non-Saudi also. They are interested to learn.
Yes. And that decision, I will leave it to Tisha. So, Tisha, you want to answer this question?
I mean, I'm honored. Thank you so much. But I'm quite busy with board exams, and since I'm in 12th grade, and
no, Tisha, when you're free, you have to provide 10 or 15 days, or maybe the 10 days, 1 hour to teach the students, because this is not sufficient. You are a very good coach, and you gave a very good presentation also. Because I am also teacher. I'm the old teacher, 32 years working in the same field, and I am data scientist also. And see, I know the AI. This is the need of the day. You can say the need of the future. Everyone should know what is AI, what is machine learning, how can create the algorithm, how can create the model also. Because people, they cannot create the model also. Then if you take 10 or 15 days, when you're off, any time after finishing your exam, you can do this one. No problem at all.
Yes, sir, I definitely agree with all you've said. But all that I am today, all that you see, as Ms. Smita said, is the end product. And I was only refined through this because of Clever. So I definitely suggest that you join Clever, and Mr. Lagna will share the links where you can enroll all your students in. And as for me coaching, well, I leave that to Ms. Smita.
No, but you are also representing Clever. No, you can either you can represent the Clever, you can give your own also individual also.
Yes, sir, sure. I'll coordinate with Ms. Smita, ma'am. But in the meantime, do check out Clever.
And sir, we
okay, we will
yes.
connect with you.
And also, sir, thing is what Tisha is trying to say, if I'm understand. In fact, I would say this, that you know, I respect this. I think it's an honor that you are really encouraging our student, you know, with this offer, because I think it's an honor for the mentors that she spoke about, and I think it's great. And thank you so much, sir, for this encouragement and for being able to see Tisha, you know, for actually what she is. She is a very capable student. And also, if you would wish, sir, along with Tisha, we could have the mentors from Clever, you know, partnering with you or your institute to offer detailed sessions, because what you would need is also the course material. And so you would also need course material reviewed by the industry experts to be able to, you know, take it forward with the students. And that is...
Yeah, actually, ma'am, I have to, sorry to disturb you. I received the message from Pratik Rajvanshi. He sent me the link, and then I shared in all the groups and my student also to go and attend the class. And I am also attending from beginning itself. And I know Tisha is it's a good coach, but I can tell them to contact with Clever, or maybe you. You can share me the email also. or maybe the contact details we can share with all our
Miss
students
Sulagna
and
can do
children
that
also.
right away. Miss Sulagna, can you
Yeah.
please share the details with sir? And we
Yes.
can then take it forward. Child, just give me
But
1 second, my
Samantha-
child. Nana, just give me 1 second, child.
Yes, teacher.
So nice of you, Nana, to be so patiently waiting.
Yeah, just she's waiting. Okay, answer her questions because she is very anxious.
She is very anxious. And so thank you so much, sir, for this. I think I must applaud this wonderful encouragement, sir, that you were able to provide to
No,
Tisha.
we
Thank you so much,
can
sir.
applaud for you also and Tisha also. That you are giving a good interest and maybe the student can join
Yes, sir.
in
And
a big
we
way.
would really encourage because, there is this entire framework that Tisha mentioned we are putting in place for children to really go back empowered, encouraged, informed, aware about, AI and how you can really apply AI to create wonderful solutions. And we are trying to help them create not just AI solutions. With the toolkits she's mentioned, the effort is to help them create any kind of project. We're giving them the
Yes,
toolkits.
that's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
So that's because from my experience of almost around 200 implementations I must have done, this is the kind of essence of the entire thing. And also something that we really wish we want students to be aware of is we are also kind of complementing this entire journey with encouragement in terms of lots of badges. Yeah, so we have the rockstar badges and champion badges, wherein we are trying to celebrate the wonderful positive behaviors. As we said, it's an internship. As Tisha very nicely said, we are preparing them we're making them industry ready. So that's the effort. So we keep on also encouraging them with when we see right behaviors, we want to really encourage and admire those and celebrate those such that they know that, okay, this is something I must continue doing, and we kind of introduce these, it's called the clever recognition rainbow. So we are trying to also, kind of make these behaviors the things that people would want to imbibe, and it will help them not just in their professional life, it will help them in their personal life too. Timeliness is one of that. So timely submissions. So how you timely submit your material, then how attentive you are in class, how are you using resources available to you. So these are also the softer side of your personality, but it goes a long way in helping you becoming industry ready.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
So this is a combination of all these things. It's knowledge and talent, and it is behaviors, everything combined. Tisha, I'm so sorry, my child. Please go ahead. What were you saying, my child?
No, ma'am, I was just telling sir that Ms. Smita has been definitely correct. And I strongly suggest that because as sir, you mentioned that AI and data science is something which has to be learned from the beginning. And I strongly encourage you to, enroll your students at Clevered, where they will be in the hands of professionals who will take care of them from right at the beginning till the end and will always be there for them. And maybe, during my free time, obviously you can coordinate with Ms. Smita. I can come around as a guest speaker. But Clevered is the way to go.
Yeah, and I would say that so too, sir, because from my experience in the industry, I feel fundamentals are very important. Fundamentals are very, very important. And we take children, from ground up. We help them build their fundamentals from ground up. And that's something which is very, very important. So thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful question. Yes, Naina, child, what were you asking?
Actually, from 5 questions, I finished working on 4 questions, but I didn't understand the first question itself.
Okay, so you were able to answer the first question?
No, I actually can't answer the first question. The 4 questions I have already answered. Just
Okay,
the
you're
first
not able to answer the first question. What is the first question, my child?
Actually, I don't understand what does the question even mean.
Oh, you're not able to get the question. Okay, what is the question? Read it out for me, child.
Okay, teacher. What were Tisha's objectives while looking for a course in AI?
So Tisha had mentioned it in her. So what do you think is the answer? What are the answers given there, Naina?
Hands-on experts while solving real-world problems with AI and data science. I think that is the answer.
Yeah, please mention your what you feel was the reason.
Miss, but how will we know that our questions are right or wrong?
That Miss Tisha will tell you on the private chat right now.
Okay, teacher, I will click the answer I know and then I will submit it.
And we will send out the answers also. We have everybody's email ID. So we will send out a response tomorrow with all the answers.
Okay,
will that help, child?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, so very good. Thank you for giving us a wonderful suggestion. It's nice. Thank you, Naina. Very good. This is a thumbs up for you. Okay. All right.
Miss, I submitted.
I'm sorry, say that again for child.
I also submitted the form and I finished the quiz.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good. You got the certificate?
I still didn't got the certificate.
Okay, you're getting it after the event, Ms. Sulagna just mentioned. Okay, wonderful. Any other questions? I can see Reshmika, Zainab. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is Zainab. I had a question for Tisha. Like, I just wanted to ask you, how did you stay so motivated? Because every time when I do coding, when I try to revise, I feel like giving up sometimes because it feels a bit hard. So, do you have any advice for me?
I definitely sympathize with you because this internship journey was obviously not without its, obstacles. But one thing that is different is that you don't just have to rote learn. It's not like you have to by heart physics, chemistry, maths. Every function, every concept you learn with the mentors is actually supplemented with real hands-on experience. So as you know, Benjamin Franklin's famous quote, tell me I forget, teach me I may remember, involve me I learn, is something which really applies here. And as for how I overcame more obstacles to my internship was obviously, having a motivation factor, like obviously Dr. Ken Khan and mentors, and obviously my cousin Isha, to see her smile one day when I finally presented her my project.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the question.
Tisha, can you tell me that in the chat box that how many questions are correct and wrong?
Sorry.
In the chat box, I am telling, can you tell me how many questions are wrong and how many are correct in the 5 questions in the chat box?
Definitely. Miss Smita will do that.
Okay, so yeah, Naina, you'll receive the answers tomorrow. We're sending you all answers tomorrow. Is that okay, my child? Let the suspense be till then. I would encourage you to keep continue thinking on the answers till then. Yeah, because these questions were created along with Tisha to, we partnered with her, and I'm grateful to Tisha for her support there, because we wanted, that this masterclass and Tisha's hard work, it serves the purpose of encouraging children to embark on this journey. And I'm very encouraged by Dr. Mohammed's, such wonderful remarks today. I'm very encouraged, and I'm very proud of Tisha that we were able to, create that impact. So thank you so much, Tisha, and thank you, Naina, for the
Thank you for the opportunity.
Tisha started the coding from. I have in the 5th question. I have reviewed the question and I told that it's actually the beginning of Tisha's AI course. I think that will be the correct answer because I think Tisha already told this now itself.
Okay, so we will see that tomorrow in the mail that comes to you.
Yes.
And respond to us with how you felt you did. Okay. Reshmika, thank you, Naina. Reshmika, do you want to ask anything, child?
Yes, no, for allowed. Well, at which level will we reach after 6 months course?
Say that again for me. I think it was a little fast for me.
At which level will we reach after 6 months course?
So that depends, child, because we have several courses, and also, we do consider the age group of the children before we suggest, and also the skill background or the skill sets of the students before we suggest courses. So, so for example, if someone is starting off, just, it's new to coding, that child will go from the young coders first class up. If someone is, already well versed in Python and, has some knowledge of data science, then there will be some, a different starting point. So, Reshmika, if you are interested, I would encourage you to please reach out to us. The details we will share with you, and then we can take it forward from there. Will that be okay, child?
Yeah, actually, I won't be able to join this year or probably for the next 2 years because I'll be having to write my JEE exam. So I think, but I'll join for sure. So I want to know that what is the minimum time we can cover a lot?
So that depends upon your skill sets, as I said, child, and that depends
If
upon.
a person is very intelligent, then how long will it take for that person?
Yeah, so if that person
1
is
month.
very intelligent, yeah, so then it would be, it could be less. But then again, it's not just intelligence; it's skill sets too, child.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm so sorry. We will need to connect, and then I can give you a better answer, child, because I would not want to say something today and not mean it tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tisha Didi.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Miss, I made an Alexa. Can I show you?
Yes, child. Go ahead. Okay, and with that, anyone else had any questions? Nairika, sorry,
Miss, I have a
I don't
question.
know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, child.
It's fine.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, child.
I was going to ask Tisha what
Yes.
apps were there, like what was the difficulties in finding the perfect app for getting what you wanted to get, and how did you know, like sometimes you feel like when the creativity kicks in, you start writing what you feel so that it doesn't go away, but after a few weeks of doing it over again, trying to find like the perfect app to get what you want, you just lose motivation, you lose whatever you're doing, and then you just feel like gonna give up, you throw that idea in the trash can. What would you do for someone like me who loses creativity in like 5 or 10 days?
I know that this is something which is like faced very frequently, because when you're making an app or whether you're coding or anything in any sphere of your life, it's easy to lose motivation quickly. But obviously, in my case, I was surrounded by, people who with like-minded peers and mentors who were there to encourage me. Miss Smita, Miss Shivani, and all my interns over there, we had a very collaborative intellectual environment that motivated me to push and punch above my own weight. And just reading other people's stories and just looking at how everything starts. As every person was once a beginner, every expert was once a beginner, so there are small steps you have to take, small bites that you have to take, to keep yourself motivated. Don't rush into everything at once. Relax, breathe. You're unique, you're special, and just freely go ahead and do whatever you wish to. And obviously, as I stated, one motivation for me was obviously my cousin Isha. Like whenever I would fall into the despair of, oh, maybe I'm not able to complete my app, maybe I should give up, I would just remember her eagerness, play with me. And being an only child, obviously, this was a huge motivation for me, you know, to hone in and search for a target. And so I encourage you to hone in, search for a target that motivates you and jumps you, and just keep it very close to you. I hope that helps.
Thank you.
Miss, can I show my Alexa now?
Yes, child, go ahead.
Miss,
You are
can
allowed
you
to share screen. Yes, you can share your screen. And Miss Tisha will judge it, okay?
Okay, teacher. Let me first
So
open
is it
here.
outstanding or most wonderful? These are the only two answers we can judge, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is my Alexa I made.
So you made it with which mentor, my child?
I made it in level 1 with my Srishti.
Okay, very good, child. You want to put it full screen and then go about it?
No, teacher. I was just going to show that how this Alexa works.
Yes, please go ahead. You want to put it full screen? You want to expand the window there? Right, top right hand corner?
No, miss.
Okay, all right, go ahead, child.
Turn lights on. Turn lights off. Play some music. Turn lights on. It does these 3 things.
Wonderful, so nice. Excellent, child. Very good. So
Thank you,
you're on
teacher.
your way to the next capable voice assistant. Very good, child. Keep it up.
I definitely agree, ma'am. It was so beautiful. And she created it so quickly. Definitely the next capable.
Thank you, teacher.
And who is next for questions? Zachary, go ahead, child.
I actually have your questions. I did actually make a little concept in Python. It has to do with the sweet later, but here's my question. I want to actually use capable. I actually want to use the capable program. Why is the link for it?
Yeah, so Miss Tisha, can please share the link of
Give me link so I
yeah.
can play with it.
Yes, Tisha, do you want to share the link of capable here?
Yep. Yes.
I'll share the LinkedIn link and the GitHub link.
Please.
And you can download.
Also, when I tried to say that my questions, the desktop immediately blew up. That means that the desktop instantly crashed.
And you can send your questions.
I have no idea how. Maybe Michael hit put 9,000 tabs on it. But where's my link? I don't see link.
Tisha, please send it to everybody, Jai.
Give me link or else I cry.
Yes, ma'am. I'll put it.
Yay! Finally! Wait,
Sulagna
what?
has
This is
shared.
Tisha's link in account. Where's the concept? I want concept. Not the link.
And so it has all the links, child, of GitHub and everything. So this one link, you'll find all the others.
Yes. Let me just copy this.
Yes. You'll be able
But
to
we
see
don't
it.
have a LinkedIn account, so will we be able to open it?
I want to also show my concept.
You can definitely open it, and I encourage you all to leave comments, give me suggestions, email me, give me words of encouragement, keep me
I want
motivated.
to show you my
All of
concept.
you.
I created my concept. Can I share screen, please? Please.
Yes, quickly we can. Yes, please go ahead, share your screen, and this will be then the last sharing today. Anyone else who had a question, children?
Yeah, I sharing my screen.
Yes,
I
my
actually
child.
did it on Python. Yes, I mean it.
Very good.
Yes, I did it. It's on community because I just want to actually just use Python. Now I will wait for about a few seconds because this thing takes for like 33 seconds just to load.
And so what is this project all about, Zachary? What have you created, child?
I have collected. Yeah. That's what it actually called.
Okay.
I actually it's just a funny acronym for Super Secret Sham Fire Project. And this is what it actually looks like. It still works.
Okay.
So let me just I try to click.
So which level have you created this in, child?
Yes, I collected this project. It was because I wanted to actually hold my own program in Python. That's why I selected it.
Okay.
I'm going to type, yeah, let me type in. It has, and it does have, and it also has my own channel in, which I selected. It also houses my Snap project. So that's what this thing is for. So that's what my project actually is. I'm going to stop sharing.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good, child. Keep it
Awesome,
up.
yes, awesome.
Very good. Very good, Zachary. All right. So I think, Miss Sulagna, are we good with the quiz? Has everybody been able to attend? So I think if that's there, so we can then call it a day. I hope everybody liked the session. Thank you so much, everyone.
It was very nice.
And so I want to understand from everybody, can I have a quick answer from everyone? More sessions like this in the future? I think Dr. Mohammed already has given us that answer.
Actually, it's classy.
Yes.
Yes, so shall we? So let's have a thumbs up from everybody, yeah? Myself
Okay.
included. I would really want
Okay,
to
let me
have.
start my video.
Yes. Okay,
I'm actually starting.
and the high fives.
High five. And yes, high five. I always do that at certain time. Yeah. And also Tisha, high five. High five. High five, Tisha. High five now.
That's the Charlie's favorite.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Your own.
All right,
I'm
so
going to
children,
fill the
on this
form.
note,
And how I still have my history enabled. Why, Princess? Why is this app? But also when the quiz like be in another Zoom meeting.
okay, so we'll call it a day now. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in. It's bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Tisha. And thank you everyone for your wonderful attention. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I have a last question.
Bye.
Mama, the link is in LinkedIn. So will you be able to open it even if you don't have an
Yes, child.
account?
Yes, child, you will be able to open it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much
Take
for this
care.
wonderful
Bye-bye.
session.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care, children.
Thank you. I'll take a leave, ma'am.
Thank you, Tisha.